Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm already, done for the day. I don't have my makeup on or anything like that. It's been such a busy day. Today is Sunday. Um, it's just been a little bit off the chains today. One of my children came down with the variant. The one that it's spreading like wildfire. And right now it has been very stressful for me, because he woke up this morning and he felt like his he was choking, like he felt like he was choking. And then, like, he says that he felt like a bunch of phlegm coming out, and then he started throwing up. So unfortunately, he's like been throwing up most of the day. He has been sweating a lot, runny nose. So he caught it. Caught the Omicron, what's it called? And it's been really, I'm really stressed now. I'm completely stressed because you guys know that I just got over illness after illness, and now to deal with this in my home, it's just taking me to the next level. Um, so I have my younger son. He's not sleeping with him in the same room, so I have him sleeping in the living room. Good thing I have a sofa bed. So he's taking residence on the sofa bed. And so my older son is being quarantined in his room. And we've been trying to disinfect everything in the bathroom and the, common areas. Um, so tomorrow he's supposed to go in for work. So he has to call to find out, to let them know what's going on. And since the job, they deal with, medical, things, he's going to find out if he could get tested at the job right away instead of, finding a place to get tested. And I hope to God that he be able to, because, you know, we need to plan the next steps. And unfortunately, my son's school, one of their teachers, my son's teachers, emailed me this morning to say, hey, I got COVID too, and I was next to your child. So that adds the extra stress to me, because now I got to watch out with the little one that he doesn't develop the symptoms, because now we just received an email from the principal stating that a lot of kids are are emailing her to let her know they're getting sick. So it's spreading like crazy in his school. And so far he hasn't had any symptoms. But the thing is, what worries me is the fact that, if he gets it, how bad it's going to get for him. And so now I got to deal with two. And I have to watch out for myself, because obviously you guys know what I went through. So that's not leaving me very, in a good place right now. And so I'm just very stressed about it, because to see my older son struggle, and he was coughing and throwing up, I was just like, went in mom mode, taking out the vaporizer and setting it up for him, and getting, going to one of the stores in the neighborhood, getting the cold supplies, medicine and tissues and all that stuff. And I also prepared him some tea, green tea with elderberry, because when I had COVID, I had the elderberry in the tea, so I made that for him, so he was able to drink that. And I told him, guess what? You're gonna drink it a lot. That's gonna be your new best friend. And so he's just right now resting. He said he still feels not so great, because he's still coughing. Um, and tomorrow will be the day of me buckling down and making some chicken soup, because obviously he needs a lot of hot fluids. Anybody going through that, lots of hot fluids in your system to flush that out. but we don't know how bad this thing is gonna last. So yeah, this is where I'm at. Oh, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sign off for now, and I will check in tomorrow to let you guys know what's gonna happen next. I know I'm gonna try to get myself tested. I'm gonna make an appointment tomorrow to see if I could get me and my son tested, just to make sure we don't have it. And I know they're doing it like 2 blocks from where I live, so I hope I could get an appointment soon before it just gets really, really bad. So, wish me luck. I'll let you guys know how this, how tomorrow pans out. Alrighty, so I'll see you in the morning. And this is Monday evening. Yeah, got my PJs on. That's why you see me in my little PJs getting ready to shut down for the night. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do any filming earlier in the day. So I was able to find a place for us to get tested, but the place won't open until tomorrow. And it was the same place that I got tested last year. So, I'm gonna coordinate to see when I could bring the boys with me to go up there, because I think they do walk-ins. I gotta double check with that. I do believe they do walk-ins to get COVID testing. So yeah, so the saga continues. My son, he woke up still coughing, but not as intense as yesterday. Luckily he's taking throat lozenges, and he's trying to keep fluids in. And then he tried calling the supervisor. They wouldn't even pick up the phone, so he had to show up to work. And they told him, and the funny thing is they tell him, oh yeah, I had it too. This is why New York City is all crazy. Because when people get sick, they don't take they're not considerate when it comes to other people around them. And this is why we are in a state of hell that we're living in, not only in New York City, but all parts of the world, because people are being so inconsiderate. If they're sick, stay home. But obviously nobody wants to follow those rules. So, they had him working there. They had him working at the site. They just had him in a different floor that he's not interacting with any patients or anybody. So I'm just like, my mind is just like all over the place with this. It's just unbelievable right now. Anyway, so far, he's home. He's resting. And that's pretty much it for today. Anything comes up during the week, I'll definitely let you guys know, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so stay tuned. Okay, hi everybody. So the last 2 clips that I share, I'm sorry, I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I'm still working behind my building, so you're gonna hear a lot of banging and metal dropped. Anyway, it's been 7 days since the last 2 clips that I put up on this video, and I wasn't able to get the testing done, and it's not because I didn't want to. It's just the fact that my younger son, he was still finishing up his classes for before when holiday break. And he had to make sure that he had turned in his assignments. He had tests and assignments that they were due before he was done for the week. And so, I had to postpone the testing for him. So, had to deal with the holidays, of course. These centers are not open on holiday break. like for Christmas or Christmas Eve, they close early. So we weren't able to get anything done. So it's been like about 7 days since the last clip. So so far I've been handling it very well. Me and my family, we've been handling it very well. We haven't been like killing each other yet. We're not gonna kill each other. But we try to handle it with a little bit of humor, of course, because you know what? It's out of our hands. With this variant, we don't know what exactly how it's being transmitted, how it's I mean, we have ideas, but obviously, with all the precautions we've been taking with sanitizers, masks, and vaccine shots, obviously there's something that we're missing regarding to dealing with these diseases, and it's kind of nerve-wracking. And I'm not trying to put out, oh, don't take a vaccine, or don't, this is not the video. I'm just stressing, as a mom and as a person who has chronic illness, that we are in a position of so much vulnerability with these illnesses attacking us, and no matter how much precautions we could take, it seems like it's never enough, because something keeps getting stronger and stronger, or something is being transmitted out in this world that we're breathing in, and we don't even know what it is. And I'm not doing conspiracy theories. I'm not doing none of that. So this is not the video for conspiracy theories. I'm just stating what I'm seeing, and what I'm observing, even with my own family. Anyway, so we've been handling it very well. We try to keep some humor, in our home. My son, he's doing a little bit better. Still has that lingering cough. The vaporizer is still on blast in his room, in my son's room. My younger son is still taking residence in my sofa bed in the living room. I don't know. I'm going to have a talk with him whether he's ready to go back into the room with his brother, because it's been already 12 days since his brother had 7, 8. No, we're not ready yet. I was gonna send him back, and I'm like, no, we're not ready yet. So we're gonna have that discussion anyway. We need to have that discussion when he's ready to go back into the room to share with his brother. And yeah, so that's gonna be an interesting convo. And now, so far I was planning to have my son get tested today, which is Tuesday, the day after Christmas, like a few days after Christmas. And but the thing is that now there's news circulating in the city that since right now my son is on holiday break, and the cases of COVID is rising because of people congregating for the holidays, and so now the city is considered to require any kids and teachers that are planning to come back to school, because right now school is not in session. Holiday break for in other countries we have a holiday break, and so they're gonna require for students and teachers, if when they step foot in the building for next Monday, they want these people to get tested a few days before and submit a report of the results of those tests. So I was planning to get my son tested today. I'm gonna have to push it back because they want it a few days before. So I'm thinking of doing it on Thursday to get my son tested, as well as myself, because I want to make sure that I'm not sick either. I don't like the idea of not knowing. And so then I could submit the report regarding my son's, test results to the principal. At least she has it on hand to say, hey, this student got tested and this is what's the report is showing. And I don't know why I'm feeling like this. Anyway, so that's the game plan so far, is just to push it back a little bit until Thursday. Get on. We have to go to this recreation center in the neighborhood that are doing free testing. And I know the lines are going to be a little bit ridiculous. So I'm going to have to line up at least by 10:30, 10:45. And because they open at 11 to 7. So it's going to be a long day. But I am hoping to get that done. And, so far, so good. I've been in pretty good health, making sure that, the common areas are disinfected, cleaned. I'm still taking my multivitamins. I'm taking anything that it's to keep me healthy, because I'm still panicking, because after all, I don't want to go through this again. And I really, hoping to get through this really positively. Anyway, so I'm gonna end the video now. There will be a part 2 coming up. I don't know when I'll release that video. I will talk about, how it went for the testing, and the results of that report. So look out for that video coming up, hopefully sometime next week. So anyone that are seeing this video, I'm going to wish everyone a very happy new year, and that, your holidays with your family and the new year be prosperous and lots of love and joy. Alrighty, so I'll see you guys soon in my next video.